Evening all, welcome back to the RimWorld. Today we have another storyline for you. This is a homage to Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is the finest sci-fi comedy. Yes, it can happen, but only in certain circumstances. Red Dwarf was a fantastic sci-fi comedy from the BBC in around the 80s and 90s. Absolutely funny stuff. In fact, I think it's still going. It's just lovely stuff. So anyway, we're going to do a little bit of a homage to that. So I've created some characters. This is the beauty of the game. Look, we can create little characters. This is Lister, the scumbag, the last human on Earth, or in the universe rather. Look at his little Parkers, they're brilliant. We then have Rimmer. Now come on, that's good. Rimmer's a hologram. He was killed. He's basically the bunk mate of Lister. Drives him mad. We then have Crichton, the mechanoid. Look at that. He even looks like a little mechanoid. I like that. And obviously he's a robot. He was rescued. He's basically a toilet sanitation droid. We then have the cat. Now I'm proud of that. The cat is basically a Homo sapien evolution-esque style of a cat. So there we go, pretty funny. And then I thought we'd include Kachansky with this as well. That was Dave Lister's girlfriend for about 3 months, but apparently he loves her so much, blah blah. And that's it. So this is the premise. This is the idea, and that's what we're going to do. So I think just to prepare carefully for this, I am going to have to give them some Parkers. Let me find Parkers. Parker, because I have just realised 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that we've started in an incredibly dangerous, hostile, cold part of the planet. So I'm going to have to give them some space guns. Let's give them a few of them. Let's just give them that. So here we go. Let's just save that preset. Look, these are all the saves. You can just save it completely. So if I just save that preset there, and let's begin. Okay, so as we start the game, look, our bunch of smegheads basically screwed up, and they've lost the Red Dwarf. Look at them all! Isn't that brilliant? I'm just such a nerd for this. Right, so let us begin the process of survival. I think the easiest way to do this is just we're going to mine. In fact, we probably should take over that, but these horrible things are there. We should probably mine into here, and let's just hollow out that. I know what you're thinking, don't worry. And then we just cancel like that. Oops, mine. There we go. Right, so let's get them on that. Let's build a stockpile. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, blah, stockpile. In fact, I think if I unforbid... Oh, can't go in. There we go. Click, 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 click. Clickety click. Right, so I can now actually build a trade beacon straight away. So let's do that. That should get them going. Oh, this is great. I do love this. Look at the cat. The cat is so funny. He just looks like him as well. Right, so that gives us a stockpile. So then that'll start them stockpiling, which is good. Okay, awesome. And then I think at the moment it's the middle of summer, so I think we're okay for now, but eventually it's going to get a bit chilly. In fact, I need to just cancel that as well, just otherwise it might fall down, we'll see. But look at them all, look at them go. We are going to try and build the Red Dwarf, or rather the Starbug, so we can at least get back on the road. But for now, let's just build some solar panels. In fact, I'm going to put them there. 3. Let's just build power into this base. Getting quite adept at this now. And let's just build a battery either side there. Done. Done and done. And then that means... Oh, no. Why has it done that? Why has it done that? Let's just make sure we keep that. So anyway, let's talk about the game. The game has now entered Alpha 9, whatever that means. And so there's a lot more included. I'm actually still playing Alpha 7, or 8 rather, so, you know, sorry about that. It's only because I love this epic mod pack, and a lot of the mods aren't working yet. Once they've stabilized it a bit, I'm sure we can do that. But as you can see at the moment, it's not perfect. But I'm loving it. I love this game so much. I'm just such a nerd for this game. It is a fun, crazy, cheeky, fun little game. As you can see, it's just got loads and loads of character, and it's just gonna... I can only see it getting better and better, and that has got to be the beauty of a game like this, is that it is just getting better. It's such a fun Little pastime. I do hope they add a lot more to it, though. I think the problem I have maybe at the moment is there's still a huge amount of content that I'm still waiting to see what, you know, kind of happens with it. Uh-oh, did something just crash? No. Right, so we need a growing zone immediately. That has to be our #1 priority, like, immediately. And I think we're probably going to do a growing zone that will build in a wall. Let me see, can I cut these things down? Let's have a look. Orders, chop wood. Yes, we can. Good. Let's just chop all the trees down, whatever there are. There's not many. This map is going to be extremely wintry. So yeah, I should probably just like build stuff very quickly. Let's just get a sun lamp going. So we're going to build, just almost straight off the bat, we're going to build 2 growing zones. So 1 and 2. There we go. So I'm just going to let them build. Hopefully we've got, no, we might need to do metal. See, I mean, when you play the game like as much as I do, you get immediately very used to how the game works. So all of a sudden I'm immediately able to know, right, growing zone, #1 priority, absolutely without fail. And the only way, well, the best way to do this is just to build wood walls around the growing zone completely, so that you don't always have that kind of ability to grow continually 24/7, etc. And then you will never want for food again, which is obviously very nice. And I think that has to be one of the nice things about the game, is that it does reward you for being a skilled, knowledgeable bonce. Let's see, so it goes to about there maybe. If I cancel that one, I always get the length wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. 2, and then it goes 3, and then 2, and then 1. God, I have played this game too much when I know that. And there we go. So we then just put a door there and there, and it's simple as that. Let's just build wood doors. Now I'm going to rely on wood for the beginning, but I think eventually we'll switch to stone. But this at least gets me going, because I want to build the growing zone pretty quickly. But as you can see, plenty of steel there. Is that gold walls? Oh, bronze wall, okay. Well, that gives me 2 growing zones, so I can build cotton and stuff. So I can do that pretty quickly. So, yeah, liking that. I think as well, we'll fortify this pretty quickly, and then we'll start to actually build a little bit of a base. I was going to maybe build Starbug, but we'll get to that. Let's just literally get the basics done first. If you don't do the basics, you're going to have a bad time. And this game is just, oh, it's addictive. So anyway, let's have a look. Oh, well, yeah, I've just forgot. They're tired. I need to give them... So there you go. Doesn't matter. You still forget something. Let's just give them some sleeping quarators. There we go. Oh, look at them sleeping. That's sweet. Oh, bless them. I love it. I love it so much. The fact that you can do that. I mean, there's Red Dwarf's crew just sleeping now. I love it. I just think that's so funny. Something about it just gets me. It really does. It just makes me smile. Okay, so... Oh, it's hot. Again, I thought I actually have started in a cold zone, so it must just be a hot summer, I guess. I've got our parkas ready anyway, so we can put them on. I do want to try and build the base entirely before it starts to snow. That's my plan. Alright, they're hungry now. So how much food have we got? 14. Crap, we're gonna have to move pretty sharpish on these. Oh, have I run out of wood? Oh, bugger, I have as well. So this is always the risk, is that if you don't have enough materials, you're going to be in trouble. And I think this is the reality is I need food just almost urgently. I should have probably bought more survival packs, but for now it's going to have to do. So hopefully they'll go eat, and then they'll go chop wood. Are they not going to chop wood? No, I don't think they are. So I'm just going to make sure they do everything. This is always something you have to do. I know they don't have... Ah, that would be why. No plank cutters. There we go. Perfect. And then go chop wood. Nice. So that's it. So then they go chop wood. And then we can finish, hopefully, this growing zone here. Now I'm going to have to place it soon, just to get them to plant it. Right, am I meant to stay there? No, I don't think so. Right, so that'll grow potatoes, which is perfect. Potatoes. Nice. And you see there's a wood on it now? Ah, bugger, I need to lay power to it now. So, you know, the thing about this game, and I would urge people to consider buying this game, is that it is, I think, one of these games that you probably pay a small amount for. I mean, £15, maybe $20, something like that. But the amount of fun it will give you, and it will entertain you for days. And I think games like that can only be a good thing. You know, I mean, that's a... Uh-oh. Oh, an eclipse already. Flip. Oh, well. Oh, well, what can you do? So I think games like this, they have literally a charm about them. And hopefully you see that. I mean, from what I'm doing here, you know, this ability to, like, create and role play a little bit. I mean, I know that's obviously a bit sad, but, you know, there's something you can just enjoy yourself with this game more than most. And I think it's a very fun game. It is going to go places as well. I can see it getting better and better with age. The development on it's pretty good as well. So I think generally, you should be enjoying this game in all its glorious nature. I've got to admit, I do find games like this just absolutely intoxicating and fun, because it's nice to have a game that you can just chill your mind out on. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can play a game like this and just switch your brain off. Not obviously fully, but you can just have fun. Oh, look at that. A friendly scientist is passing by. How lovely. Cargo pods. Yep, we'll have that. Look at this. There we go. So that's the goal right there. We wanted to get to this point where we've got 2 types of food being grown. So now what we need to do is to build a butcher's table. We'll do that over here. And then a cook stove. And then we'll build a mini stockpile for there that will be completely food only. Again, I will legitimize this later. So that's going to be foods, and I'm just going to make that, well, raw. Probably don't want to be raw foods, actually. Just meals. Okay, so then Crichton can start cooking his curries for Mr. Lister. And then we can start thinking about, actually, what else we need. We're going to need a research bench as well. I think I can only build the big one, so let's just build that. So let's hopefully we can get some research going, which should be good. Look at them go. Awesome. So again, this just starts to build the base a bit. We might just like build a wall here or something like that. I think once we've got a bit, we're low food again. Yeah, crap. Well, I mean, look at that. The food's growing really quick. Oh, the power just went out. It was growing really quick, but it's not anymore. So we are out of food. Right, is there anything to hunt? We could send the cat to go hunt. If I give him a Lee Enfield, right, we could maybe go hunt something. Let's see. So if I just zoom out, zone, orders, hunt. Oh wow, we've got nothing. Look at that, nothing. Must designate animals. There's nothing, is there? Oh, hang on, there's loads of food over there. Oh well, let's just go grab that. Nice. Right, well, I mean, it keeps them going until the flipping eclipse finishes, at least. Alright, so our internal base is kind of shitty, but it'll do. I think as soon as this eclipse disappears, we're going to have, I think, somewhere to be safe and sound. And it means food coming in as well, so that's good. I think in terms of what I want to do with this map, I think it's going to be something here. We're going to build something here, I think. It's going to be something like a little mini ship. We'll build a mini Starbug, but again, the problem is, and this is always the problem, is you need materials to do this. So I think we're going to have to build it out of something like... let's call this town Smegville. There we go. Smegville. And I think, if you've never seen Red Dwarf, you're probably sat there going, what was this about? Seriously, go watch it. It's funny. Just go and YouTube it or something, because it is funny. It's well worth watching. And it's a very enjoyable little thing. Right, here we go. So let's give our cook stoves, cook simple meal, do for evs, and butcher animal, do forever. Okay, so food-wise, these should be about to harvest. That's looking good. Again, we need to probably just think about this place. What's happened now? Oh, you're freaking kidding. A blight just destroyed my crops. You're kidding. God damn it. Well, we've got some food, so I guess that'll do. There we go. Oh, look at that. Stormtroopers have arrived. Oh, this mod. This is the epic mod. Very, very much worth it. He's doing a new mod, which I have done a few plays through, which is the Apocalypse mod. It's very funny. And it's more of a zombie survival mod. I will show you some of that because it's very good. At the moment, though, it's a little bit it needs a bit of work. There's not much in there. And the zombie survival piece is a bit boring. Maybe I'm playing it on the wrong mode or something, but I played it on like toughest challenge, and the most you'd ever get would be like 4 zombies, and you just shoot them easy. So it needs a bit of work. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's build a table and chairs to sit at. There we go. So, well, you know, 4 will do. 4 will do. Crichton can stand. He doesn't really sit with him, does he? He's a robot. I mean, again, the crops are growing fast. Look at that. They're growing well fast. Right, this is good. So we now need to research something. So I think we're going to research stone cutting. There we go. Stone cutting. Because that will then give us a huge amount more to do. I'm also going to give the order to smooth the floor here, so it's all nice and smooth. I think we're going to build a steel auto door there. Nice. So this then becomes a proper legit room. Look at that, smoothing the floor, looking lovely. Very nice. So that's now our little room. It's looking good. I think temperature-wise we'll have to build heaters and stuff, but for now, it'll do. And we're surviving. Well, there we go. We're starting to survive. Look, we've got meals coming through. 7 meals already. That's pretty good. I don't know where they're being kept, though. Oh, they're there. That's the problem. Right, so we need to change the priority of this to important. Then they'll move them all over here. Then they'll just eat. And there. It's all about making it nice and easy and quick.